Brink of War takes us back to 1986 when President Reagan and Soviet leader Gorbachev met in Iceland hoping to reduce the nuclear threat at the height of the Cold War. And before we get into anything else, we have to talk about Jeff Daniels as Reagan.
Yeah, and I just didn't buy it. Jeff Daniels is a great actor, but I never felt like I was watching Ronald Reagan on screen.
Nope.
He didn't really look, sound, or feel like him.
Plot twist.
Especially after Dennis Quaid's performance in Reagan, which we both thought was excellent. If you haven't seen that one, we definitely recommend it.
Yep.
This is mostly just people sitting in rooms talking for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and somehow it works. I really enjoyed the history. I also liked some of the artistic choices and the symbolism throughout the movie. And there are a lot of little historical details they didn't necessarily have to include, including giving Nancy Reagan a little bit of attention.
What really surprised me was just how much I learned. I've heard about the Reykjavik Summit before, but I've never seen the story told in anywhere this much detail.
Yes.
And the tension isn't just limited to Reagan and Gorbachev. You can feel the distrust between the American and Soviet personnel throughout the building.
Jared Harris was fantastic as Gorbachev, and J.K. Simmons was excellent as George Shultz. He was my favorite in this movie.
Same.
Beware, the movie does drag in some places. There's just no getting around the fact that you're watching nearly 2 hours of people talking about Cold War diplomacy, but somehow I stayed interested for most of it.
Yeah, most of it. Not the most exciting movie we've seen this year, but definitely an interesting one.
So, if you enjoy movies about history or are just a big Reagan fan, you might like this one. Other than that, this wouldn't make a great date night movie or be one that you want to waste your theater money on or even a trip on.
Subscribe and follow for more weekly reviews. Back to Us Reviews. Back to Us Reviews.